everyone, welcome to my first episode or first live stream in a while. Finally have a bit of time to do these sort of stuff, and we're gonna play the new game, F1 Manager 2022, and yeah, and I'm really hyped about this game because I love management games, and yeah, so let's start a new career.
Formula One,
we're
a
gonna
sport
skip
that
this
spans hearts.
stupid.
Mercedes
So,
returned to F1 in 2010.
Which one
and
are we
since
gonna
2014,
choose?
they've
We're
won
gonna
the
choose the Gunther
Haas
Steiner
joined
boat.
F1 back in 2016,
course.
and they've had a good start to their team career, peaking at 5th place
Mick and
in
Kev.
2018. Last
And,
season, they finished 10th,
yeah, we're
but they
gonna
spent a lot of time and focus on designing their car for
choose
2022.
this. And yeah, of course we're gonna try and bring Haas up to the top, probably. And yeah.
Hi there, nice to meet you. I'm Audrey Mensa, one of the team's senior engineers. Welcome to the team. It's great to have you on board. Here at Haas, we've put a lot of energy into preparing for the upcoming season, and you're joining us just at the right time. Now, let's get you shown around. As our new team principal, you're responsible for a lot of aspects of the team. Everything from managing our team's growth, overseeing our finances, and deciding on race day strategies will be in your hands. You can keep an eye on most things from your dashboard here. I can take you through it now. First up, an overview of the board. They're the ones who set the expectations for the team. If they're confident in your leadership, you'll be fine. If they lose confidence in you, however, they might look to replace you. The board sets season objectives for the team to achieve. Reaching them will help keep confidence high, so be sure to familiarize yourself with what's expected. You'll want to keep an eye on the long-term objective for beyond this season as well. Okay then, let's look ahead to the race weekend. We need to start preparing for the next Grand Prix, which will be the first of the season. As it's your first day though, there's nothing urgent for you to address. Feel free to explore more, or you can select continue and sign off for the day. Once you do, time will pass, but don't worry about missing anything. You'll automatically sign back in if an important event comes up.
Inbox, so the calendar
This
here.
is your calendar for the month. Pay attention to the events that have been marked. The race weekends have already been added for you. More events will get added as the season progresses.
So of course this is the Bahrain Grand Prix, and then the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. And then here is the season from Bahrain, Australia, Emilia-Romagna, Miami, Spanish, Monaco, Azerbaijan, Canadian, British, Austrian, French, Hungarian, Belgian, which is this week, the real life one. And it's the Dutch, Italian, Singapore, Japanese, United States, Mexican, Sao Paulo, and at last Abu Dhabi. We go to the race tab.
This is where you carry out your final preparations for the next race. We'll come back here later.
Okay. But the cars.
One of my favorite places. This is where the car builds happen, and where we develop and store our car parts. Throughout the season, you'll want to make sure the team are working on upgrading components, and that both cars are being kept in good repair. You can also use car analysis to compare our car builds to other teams.
And here we can change or just build the new the cars here. And
This is where you'll find relevant information on the team's drivers and reserve driver, including their performance ratings and contract details.
15 million.
You can also scout for new drivers to make sure we have the best driver pairing we can.
I think we're gonna start scouting drivers at the moment. We're gonna scout for those who are in F2. We're gonna detailed scouting. Jack Doohan, pretty good, 72. And actually I want to get Oscar Piastri, but you know, open to negotiation. We'll scout these two first, I think. And where's Felipe Drogovic? 68. He's literally winning F2 right now. Okay, well, let's go to the start.
It's not just the fastest car that makes a team the best in F1. It's the people doing the hard work behind the scenes. Manage your staff from here, from department heads to your pit crew, and keep up to date on their performance.
Simone Resta, pretty good. It's just the race engineer, Gary Gannon. So let's scout for a race engineer. Possibly going for a 80 rated at least. Chris Cronin. And I don't think I have any scout available, so we'll do that later, I think.
From here, you can see
facilities
all the
now.
Facilities. From the
there are, of
staff
course, a lot of
buildings to the car park
facilities.
development centers. You can build new facilities, or if the team has the time and money, upgrade our existing ones. Facilities affect all areas of our team's performance.
And
over time, facilities will degrade and become less effective, so keep an eye on their condition. When this happens, we'll need to look at refurbishing or even upgrading that facility to get back to maximum efficiency.
so there are 3 facilities. There's the car development facilities, and then you get into it and there's 6. Okay, and then staff facilities. Got the team hub, which is not there yet, and the race simulator is not there yet. I think we're gonna build these 2 first. It's not that expensive, only $800,000 and $1 million for the race simulator. We're gonna get these 2 done. And the operations facility, hospitality area, I'm not too sure about this. Helipad, tour center, we're gonna get it because it's only 118,800, and you get a weekly income of $13,000, so it should be good. Morale, attractiveness, payout, 240,000, 440,000. Hospitality, helipad. We're gonna build the helipad, I think. Okay, next is the board.
Don't forget to check in with the board often. You can monitor board confidence levels, your available budget, and your progress towards a greater team rating from here.
And board confidence satisfied so far. Board budget, we have season budget of 57 million. That's still not that much compared to the budget cap, because the budget cap is 135 million. Haas is broke. Alright. Haas is broke, honestly. Team rating earned. Results, 9th. Heritage. Underdog. Well, that's why I'm here. Profile. Me. Rules and regulations. Finances.
Here you can delve deeper into team finances and see our balance, as well as understanding information on income and rewards, and the enforced spending caps we have to abide by.
As you can see, this is the cost cap that I have talked about. Season balance, projection, current balance is 13 million, starting balance 5. Projected final balance is 124 million, but I'll spend it. Fine. So board payments and prize money, and then we'll get a total of 5 million per month. It's decent, not a lot. And then this is the cost cap. So of course, in F1 there is the cost cap, and it is 141 million $200,000 for this year. It should be lower. It should be like 135, but well, inflation. So this is the obligations of the sponsors, and I do not care. I literally do not care. Standings. Well, of course, it's 0 points because we haven't started doing anything. Oh, hi, Gary. Yes, because we're gonna go on to the Gunther Steiner boat. It's great. So I think we can start. We're developing or something. Car builds, fitted facilities. Should be fine. Powertrain. Car parts development.
To start a project now, you'll need to commit.
Yes, let's start.
There are 3 different types of
Let's start. Design.
Okay, you want to get started. These are car parts we can design. You can also view our car performance by rank. Take a look.
So the worst is high-speed cornering, dirty air cornering, top speed as well. So probably front wing. Probably front wing.
The team's expertise in making new car parts improves with experience. So each new design is likely to be better than an older one. Just make sure to check the new design against the one currently installed.
Yep.
Testing is also an important step in designing a new car.
Yes, I know. That's why I'm going to be an
Our testing time is
aerodynamicist,
limited throughout the
obviously.
season, and it's up to you to decide how much to commit to each design project. If you assign some testing time to this design now, you can see what effect it will have on the car part. Once you've taken a look, let's continue.
So we're going to put in a bit of time. So we have, this is the CFD, which is the computer part, and then you can simulate the whole, like when the air passes through the car, and then how the air interacts with the car and the parts, and how it flows through the car, and then those drag and whatever. This is the part, and we're probably gonna put quite a bit of time into this. Maybe I would probably say 2.3 hours. And then wind tunnel, put a lot. We have a lot of time, I think. This is per week, right? I think it is per week. Oh, it's 56 days to next. I'm gonna put it down to 1.8 then. Don't want to use it all. Use around 21 hours. And then design focus. Show values. 4.16. Yeah, we'll do 21. Actually, 2.121. It should be good, I think.
You can direct the engineering team to focus on specific areas of performance. F1 car parts are complex, and sometimes you'll have to sacrifice performance in one area to achieve gains in another.
Okay.
Over the season, we'll understand more about our car's performance, which will help you to guide the team's design focus. You can try altering the focus now if you like, or else stick with a balanced approach. When you're ready, continue with the process.
Balanced? Actually, I don't want to be balanced, because airflow sensitivity, I think it's fine for this. We can put less here, put less at low speed to gain on the other, because you can see it's still 7th, or we can do 7th, and then it's all balanced out. because it's just we have to have an overall like decent front wing rather than some areas that are like really good. It's not right now. Car is rubbish.
As a final step before the team gets started on this design project, you need to decide how many engineers you want working on it. You should also decide what approach they should take. Bear in mind, these decisions will have an impact on the duration and cost of the project.
52
When you're
days.
happy with everything, confirm the project and the team will get started.
You can put 5 and then rushed. Cost of approach. Intense. We can have intense. This will cost 2 million though. I think this is fine. Put 5 in and then 37 days. And yeah, cash remaining.
Nice work. Continually design.
How many do we have? 4, 4, 4, 1 suspension. What does this do? I'm gonna do this. 4 copies. Rushed. Emergency. Nah, we're gonna do rushed. Doesn't have to be emergency. $300,000. That'll be good. Go back to car and we can circuit info. There's not much circuit info. We can,
it's no longer your first day. We'll have you on top of things in no time. You'll continue moving through days this way until it's time for the race, which you can see in the upcoming events list. It's good to get in the habit of regularly checking that list.
Okay.
Let's take a look at what needs doing today. You have an alert in the top corner. There's an important email awaiting a response, so you should check your inbox when you're ready.
Yes, I will. Card development staff. I don't care. Not my business. Sponsor obligations. I already checked this. Move on.
Looks like you've received a budget approval request.
Yes, we can.
Most
we can
of the
do
team's
that.
budget is decided by the board at the start of the season, plus whatever we get from last season's prize money, and any extra sponsorship revenue we earn.
So it's only $10,000. It's not much. We can do it. It's fine.
I reckon that's a good decision. Now that's dealt with, we can focus.
And yeah, because I need the pre-season testing results.
We're getting very close to race day now. Just continue
Helipad.
to do anything.
Good. Awesome. Import an email. Helipad construction complete. Level, condition, effectiveness, monthly upkeep. But the team attractiveness is good. So post Bahrain testing results. 15th, as expected. It's just the 15th, and you know, dirty air cornering. Cornering is the worst, basically. And then top speeding acceleration still pretty poor. The DRS, yeah, still very poor. Still gonna head on to the race construction of race completion of the race simulator construction. So this will gain a lot of experience, and that's good. And as well as the tour center, weekly income. This is so good. Like it'll just cover. It's a long-term investment, as Technoblade says, it's a long-term investment. So yeah, let's continue.
There's always some final work to do before we can set off. Check your inbox for the race
prep report.
Okay, you have all the information you should need. Let's head to race preparation to see if there's any remaining tasks for us to complete.
Let's go to race preparation.
This is your race preparation area, where you'll get the team ready for the upcoming race weekend. You can also find all the information you need on the circuit we're racing on here.
Bahrain, it's quite cold. Quite cold, the track.
One thing you'll always need to do before each race weekend is setting our performance targets. These help us generate more potential rewards for the team.
Circuit info, Bahrain International Circuit. I know there's 3 DRS zones, 3 DRS detection zones, and then there's the Sector 2 is the most technical part because there are a lot of corners. So yeah, fast sections, slow sections, straight, medium. Okay. Yeah, there are a few slow corners, a few fast corners, and a few medium. I would say this is a fairly balanced circuit because you basically have everything. And yeah, car attributes, safety car, virtual safety car, no deployments. Last 4 seasons, only 1 time no safety car. There are times that we have 2 safety cars. Performance targets.
Here we've got the performance targets for this coming weekend. If we meet these, we'll gain extra revenue.
Incentives. Oh my god. Incentives, guarantees, target types. Reduced base payment. Bonus. Outweigh the reduction. Offer incentives. Okay.
Looks like we've got incentives for both the qualifying session and the race.
Fastest lap.
If
It's
we can reach
impossible.
those targets, we'll
We are
get
in
an
a
additional
Haas.
payout.
How is that
And it won't
possible?
cost the team anything if we
How
don't
is that
meet them.
possible? You tell me, man. God.
You can also decide to add targets here and offer our sponsors guarantees. These are a risk as we face a potential financial loss if we don't meet them. But if we do, we'll gain a much larger reward. Okay.
Yes.
If you want to
noted,
offer a guarantee for
acknowledged.
this weekend and raise the team's potential rewards, now is your chance.
Guarantee Q2. God damn it.
That feels like something we can achieve without too much difficulty. The reward if we meet the guarantee is good, and the potential loss doesn't seem too bad either.
Yeah.
Okay, we're done here. Let's head...
I'm not done here. 12. A bit hard, I think. A bit hard. Guarantee finish position 12. '15th. I think we can do 15th. I think. Do 15th. Confirm changes. Hot streak targets. Finish position streak. 14th position. 15th. Let's put it as 15th. Because, yeah. I don't. Honestly, I don't know. Honestly. Alright.
You've done everything needed, and the team can't wait to get started. It's time for the first race of the season.
Yes.
You can
Out
take
of
some more time to
22
look around if you
races.
like.
Nice.
When you're ready, let's get this show on the road.
It's going to be a grueling one. To the race weekend. Here we go.
Welcome to the archipelago of Formula One. Bahrain might have a small land footprint, but it's showing its big spirit right now in the grandstands. Either way, it's time for another fantastic weekend of Grand Prix racing. The Bahrain International Circuit is a challenging track, and the cars routinely have to brake from high gear to low to take the narrow turns. With the need for downhill braking, the risk of locking up is one drivers will need to manage. It's all about focus and balance to get victory here. At this early stage in the season, there are still plenty of opportunities for things to change. In this sport, there simply are no guarantees. The competition is on.
great to see you again. Welcome to your first race weekend with the team. It's Friday, so we're kicking off with free practice 1 as usual.
So, here we have FP1, FP2 and FP3 before qualifying, as usual if you don't know about F1. So we have 3 practice sessions before the qualifying. Well, sometimes we only have 2 because there's a sprint race. But we'll see, we'll talk about that when we arrive to Emilia Romagna Grand Prix. So, 60 minutes. Before, I think in 2019, it's still 90 minutes for FP1 and FP2. But now it's only, now it's only 60 minutes. So let's continue.
Over here is our race preparation area. This is where you can make any changes you need ahead of the upcoming practice session. Rest assured the team have already prepared the cars for practice. When you're ready, we can continue to the practice session.
We can start off with hards. FP1, we can start off with hards. We don't need softs. We don't want to use softs at so early. Tested.
During race weekends, you can decide whether you want to manage the practice sessions yourself or whether to hand over control to your team. As it's your first race weekend, you should let the team handle the practice sessions.
Why? No, I don't want to. God damn it. God damn it. I don't like this. I'll rather...
Hello, and thank you for joining us as our race weekend unfolds. Free practice has concluded and qualifying awaits. We've already seen a lot of excitement building since Formula One arrived in town, and today's qualifying is sure to be no exception. Success may stem from a well-prepared strategy, or a driver capable of incredible audacity. Put it this way, there simply is no surefire recipe for victory. So here we are, ready to resume.
All right. Here we go. Practice 3 results. 12th and 16th, not bad. We're better than McLaren. You can see how shit their car is.
To help maximize our drivers' performance, the team have them work on 3 goals during practice. If you manage the session yourself,
Yes, and then you effed it up.
right. Time for qualifying. Our results here. Qualifying takes place over.
Yes, I know about that. So, FP1 is 11th and 16th. FP2, 13th and 16th. FP3, 12th and 16th. So we're there or thereabout, I think. And, yeah, let's start qualifying.
Same as practice, the team can handle qualifying.
No, let's do it myself.
Our drivers need to be set in their fastest possible lap
Radio's
times,
good.
so we can advance to the next round of qualifying. The slowest 5 cars will be knocked out. Keep a careful eye on time remaining. Right then, let's get a...
First 2 are out onto the track. Start. Change the onboard, which is the thing I like about this game is that you can change the onboard to onto the Halo. You can see
Each car is fitted with a number of onboard cameras, so you can see the action as it happens. You can also use the map view if you like. Remember, you're managing 2 drivers throughout.
So that's why I like numbers. I'm gonna do one time and then maybe next race manual. I don't know how to do this.
That's a decent time for a flying lap. Keep an eye on the standings. Right then. I know everything happens.
Someone's run wide. Let's see what happened there. Now watch this. Here's Alonso's car. Well, I don't know what they were thinking there. They're completely off the racing line. That's going to be a big blow to the team. Will they be able to recover? We'll see. That sounds like someone's gone wide there.
Our driver is back in the pits. The team will make sure the run plan is updated to include refueling. So here you can see. We want maximum performance. wouldn't recommend using these tyres. We'd be best. The track will have more.
Gonna wait for a while. Alonso, that's a rubbish lap from him. That's a rubbish lap. We're gonna. We'll see. Fast forward a bit. Russell cross the line. Sonoda. They haven't set it to time yet. Sainz, Vettel, nowhere near. You can go back on and see. Verstappen is going to shoot to the top. Nope, that's an outlap. Perez, there he goes. 31-2. Second faster. God damn, a second faster than Magnussen. Russell comes back. P6 only. Sonoda's ahead of him. We're ahead of Russell. No, we're ahead of Russell. Verstappen, of course, P1, Sainz P2, Perez P3, and then Magnussen, Norris. This is great. Start to die down. The 5th and 7th, Ricardo behind us, Norris between, Bottas behind Hamilton, starting his lap, I think now. Ocon between us. Joe 5th. God damn, Joe. Joe is really good. I think we can send them out now. Or we can just wait till the end, but literally make no difference. We'll send Magnussen out. Send Schumacher out. We're gonna manage Schumacher's. Outlap. How he pulls down Kyle's. Manage that. Yes.
If a driver needs an... There are 3 harvest will... Fuel commands allow drive. Just keep an eye on your remaining. Managing. Keep an eye.
Pull down the tires. We don't need.
Okay, good job. Now pick up your pace. Copy. So we just need to go charge on. Copy. Okay, charge on, charge on. Copy.
that a lockup?
Is that a lockup?
Try to do some lift and coast and then focus on apex speed.
Copy.
Back into the pits and wait. So we have the results.
Oh, big lockup there.
Vettel.
Let's take a closer look. Taking a look again, it involves Sebastian Vettel. That lockup could have cost them dearly.
Yes.
And the team had such high hopes today. What a...
Lockup. It's only a lockup. Rick improving. A lot of people down there.
Okay, you're coming back to us now, Mick.
We're through to Q2. Great work. In Q2, the fastest 50...
P10 for Magnussen. 15th for Schumacher. We already reached the... We're gonna do this. Then flying laps is... Bahrain. R2 ready. Start qualifying.
It's up to you whether you manage the rest of the qualifying wrap.
Yes.
Radio check.
Video check. First run, you're gonna let them simulate it. I don't want to simulate. Do not. new softs already, so yeah. Everyone's beating us. Joe, 9th. Morris, 10th. Verstappen, coming into pits. Alonso as well. Perez as well. Gasly, next one's Gasly. Across the line, 7th. 12th, Rick. Sonoda, 9th. Con. And we're on the cusp again. But I do not have any new tyres.
We've just had a car run wide.
This run is, there's no hope whatsoever, because I don't have any new tyres. I don't have any new tyres. Green. Green. That's good. Green and our green again. Yellow. 9th for Magnussen. And still 11th. For Schumacher. Magnussen has got ahead. Magnussen goes down. We're gone to Q3. Wow. Amazing. Amazing. 15. Improved by a little bit. Not much. Not enough as well. R2 ready, 65%. Manage qualifying.
Radio check.
Radio's good.
We're gonna wait till the end. We really can do, so we're gonna wait till the end. I don't have any new tyres.
Kev, if you've got some margin, try to increase the pace a little bit.
Copy that.
Road push.
Copy that.
Okay, you're coming back to us now, Nick.
Max Verstappen gets pole again. Charles Leclerc, Carlos Sainz, and Perez. Bottas P5, 6th Hamilton, Gasly, Alonso, Ocon. Not bad. I think that's pretty decent.
Welcome to race day. And before we get down to it, last-minute checks are being made.
Has proved quite resourceful during qualifying. That puts them in a very good position to make the most of this race start. Alfa Romeo managed to meet expectations during qualifying, and if they can keep this up, they'll have a good race ahead of them. We've been having lovely clear weather, although there are a few clouds lurking. Hopefully they'll stay in check for the duration of the race.
But which team has perfected the strategy that will see them prevail today, here at the Bahrain Grand Prix?
Right then, time for the main event, the Bahrain Grand Prix. This is a great time for us to get some early points under our belt. So let's...
Yes, I know. We have done these too, so decent rewards.
Each driver will need to make at least one pit stop to fit new tyres. On average, a pit stop will cost a driver about 25 seconds. So we need to think carefully about when to pit and why. Let's set a tyre strategy for our drive. Every race weekend, the team will prepare some recommended strategies to choose from. Let's see what they suggest for this race. Okay, strategy A is a fast but risky option, relying on 2 soft stints and no hard compound at all. Strategy B is a well-balanced option, 2 soft stints and right. Strategy C is a slower, but if you think a different approach could work, Right. Strategy.
I'm gonna go for aggressive, maybe. Something good, and I'll stick around. All right. Probably A, and we're gonna make a plan E and then explode. It's like Bahrain. Let's see. 50. I think one stop. Let's go for Schumacher. For
You should consider picking a different strategy for each driver.
or aggressive one, maybe.
That's both drivers with a set strategy in
Slower version. Go for mediums. If I do this, well, this will be faster. Yeah. So let's do this. For Kev. For Mick, let's do this. Be good. Alright, so locked, options. Alright. Here we go. Here we go.
The drivers are lined up tonight under mostly clear skies. There we see Kevin Magnussen. And it's Schumacher as the second driver today. Slower than most yesterday, so today they'll be starting from the bottom half of the grid. And we're just moments away now. And this is it, the Bahrain Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
We'll catch these guys.
Copy.
Okay, you're currently P16.
It's a race position gained for Mercedes. Haas with an overtake there.
Okay, good job, Kev. That's one. Okay, good job.
Is that a new race position for Haas? Alpine just advanced.
Good job.
Haas with an overtake.
We need a back off.
Copy.
McLaren gain a position.
DRS enabled. Okay, perfect. Let's get back up to pace.
Copy.
Oh, that. Stop. Virtual safety.
It's a collision! Here's the replay.
The hell up.
Okay, so there we have the LP. Oh no! And there's the crash. Mark my words, there'll be questions asked about that later.
Yes. I'm gonna mark this. Save everything. EXE.
Okay, back off.
Copy.
Okay, perfect, Mick. Let's get back up to pace.
Copy.
Push for a while.
If you've got some margin, try to increase the pace a little bit.
Copy that.
Charge off.
Copy.
VSC ending. Charge off.
Copy.
As the race progresses, remember to keep an eye on the planned strategy you put in place. The data view is also From the data view, you can see live data. Here, there's... During the race, you can use the strategy view to check on each driver. You can also use the...
more lifting coast, please.
Yeah, copy.
We'll go to high fuel now.
Yeah, copy.
DRS enabled. Okay to push.
Copy.
We're gonna lose that position, but that's fine. Actually using the medium tires. On a different strategy than these guys, so it's fine.
That's a good overtake from Alpine.
Not much happening right now, so we can skip for a while.
Haas with an overtake there.
Constantina up here.
Oh.
Mercedes moved up a place.
That's fine. That's fine. So on strategy.
Alpine just advanced.
It's fine. They can do whatever they want to. Easy back pass.
Is
Right,
that
we're
a
all
new
like
race
60.
position for Haas?
God, and then we're 69, 70%. Haven't pushed much. Down to 10th. Still fine though. Not big of a deal. Or back pass.
Haas with an overtake.
Okay, we can push the fuel now. Just gap these guys up for a bit. Yeah, they can't catch me. I'm using fuel. That's good. That's really good. Overtake Sonoda. And he go back past you. Should be quite easy. Yeah. Shouldn't even be hard. He's doing 40. He's doing 40. 40. He's doing the same pace.
That's a good overtake from Alpine. Haas with an overtake there.
It's good. This is still fine, to be honest.
Alpha Tower, he gained a place.
Oh, Show just gone off the track there. Gain a place.
They've locked up and gone straight on.
That's good. Overtake, Magnussen. That's sector 1. Something's happened. But I do not care.
Sounds like someone's locked up.
Oh, locked up. Albon. I think we have saved enough now.
Alpine just advanced.
It's fine. It should be pitting soon anyways.
Okay, our driver has just entered the pit window. The pit window, this means it's...
Good job, Kev.
Use a bit more fuel.
As if you don't need it, no lift and coast.
Copy.
Haas with an overtake. I think someone's run wide.
Road push.
Copy.
That's a position gained for Alpha Tauri. Alfa Romeo just moved up a place.
Go back. Push.
Try to do some lift and coast and then focus on apex speed.
Copy.
Push. For now. What I should get.
Okay, we're out of the RS.
Copy.
Nearly there.
To charge on.
Copy.
Charge on.
Copy.
That's a good overtake from Alpine.
That's fine. Let's pit it.
Right, let's talk tyres. During dry race, ultimately, it's your decision on which. Once you've
Yes.
decided.
Let's go for that. Hit the slap.
Okay, box now, Mick.
Copy. Box is left.
Bottas finally overtakes Mick. Finally. Sixteenth. Don't need a micromanage at this point. Not really fighting anyone.
So overtake is available if you need it.
Copy that.
Fully recharge the battery.
Charge off.
Copy.
We can speed things up a bit. And yeah, gonna going for that one stop for Magnussen. Hopefully it works. Can push for a bit. Push for a bit. We're gonna pit Magnussen soon. As you can see, we're gonna pit him around 30% tire wear. And yeah. Bottas is closing, but not by a huge amount. Which is alright, I think. Right, pit for Magnussen.
Box, Kev, box.
Copy, box.
21 seconds to the next, to Leclerc. Jesus Christ. That's how far we are. Hits, there we go. Out in 12th, but that's fine because that's all our stops done. And yeah, let's just cruise to the finish basically. Just don't need to do much for Magnussen. Maintain the pace and yeah, pretty much. That's all right then. For Schumacher, we're gonna manage him a bit more. But he's already 10 seconds from Tsunoda, so it's a bit hard. He's in no man's land, basically.
Seems to have been a lockup.
Got no ERS.
Okay.
Charge on, charge on.
Copy.
Who's running wide there? Let's take a look at the replay. Now just focus on the hat.
And for Magnussen, lost a lot of time there.
And that's the lockup!
Wasted 7 seconds or so. It's not great.
Okay, back off.
Copy.
Has to catch back up to front guys.
Mode push.
These Russell.
Copy that.
Out of 57 laps now. 12 and 16. He's on one stop though, so that'll be fine. Pit strategy again. Yeah, we can attack these tires.
Charge on.
Yeah, copy.
Attack.
And mode push, mode push.
Copy.
These guys are very. At least Alonso has to pit. Probably going to softs again. .9, 18 to go. Russell pits now. Interesting. Ricardo pits behind. Who pitted? And I'm not pitting. Nowhere near pitting right now. Still faster in Norris and Alonso. One hard tires as well. They'll need a beat. They'll need to pit, but I don't actually. So that's good. That's very good. ERS fully charged, neutral. I'm pushing Schumacher right now, but not really having an effect really. Ties up. Nearly one out for him, so not really having an effect. Magnussen back to the points. Back in the points. Just need a Norris to pit or Gasly. Gonna get a few more positions. Ocon pitted. Go back to a set of softs. There we go.
Okay, we'll box now, Mick, box now.
Copy for box.
Save some fuel.
No more lifting coast.
Copy.
So overtake is available if you need it.
Copy that.
Sector 1. What happened in Sector 1?
We've just had a spin.
Oh, Sonoda spun. Alright, not my business. Still doing well, Magnussen. Having a decent gap. Zhou is closing in? No, not really. Okay. This guy's in front, pitted now. Gasly. Hamilton's right in front, but he's on soft tires. Probably not going to get him. Back to standard. Deploy for a bit. Sector 2. I don't know who.
Sounds like we've had a
Oh,
spin.
Zhou spin. It's Zhou spun. Okay, that's good. That's good. We'll take a Zhou there. Latifi. God damn, Latifi. Get out.
Okay, we're out of the RS.
Copy.
Recharge. Might need light. Might not make it to the end. Light. Yeah, he's gonna lose that position, but that's fine.
Looks like that was a position gained for Alfa Romeo.
That's fine. Didn't care. 7th. Magnussen. Okay. Decent push.
Charge on.
Alpha Tauri gained a place.
That's fine. Doesn't matter. Five seconds, Ocon. Not great. Might need to manage a bit now. What are they using? Softs, that's why. Catching at a rate of knots, man. 4 seconds. Deploy. Five seconds back up to. Okay. Push. Just use everything we can now, really.
Looks like there's been a lockup.
Don't care. Attack. Harvest. Really doesn't matter for Schumacher though. Nowhere near. It's literally in the middle of nowhere. Magnussen though. This is hard. This will be hard. Oh god, 36.3. God damn it. About time. 36.3, 37.4 for me.
I think there's been a lockup.
Don't care. Go back to aggressive. Again, 3. Didn't stabilized for a bit. 36.5. I did a 36.9. Not gaining that much. No, not really. That's good. That's a 7th for Magnussen. 16th for Schumacher. Can't really do much because well, his pace sucks. Really. 3, still maintaining 3. That's decent. Gonna deploy for a bit. Russell's catching, but I don't think he'll be able to catch me that quickly. So gonna go back.
Quite a lot there.
Understood, Kev.
What's the situation?
As the cars spend more time on track, this all looks great. No damage.
Less confidence in the rear.
Okay, understood. Try to do some lift and coast.
Understood.
2.
Mode push.
Copy.
1.9. Yeah, I don't care. Attack. Push.
Push as much as you can.
Copy.
Right there. 1 second. It's really. Sainz wins. Wow. Interesting.
And Sainz crosses the line first. He's taken the win.
Yeah, copy.
Seven tenths. Fine. Yes, 7th. Good drive.
Flag.
Good drive. Seventh for Kevin Magnussen. That's a very, very good drive.
Kevin Magnussen showing us how it's done. A great result. This is a good result for Haas. More than enough to satisfy the whole team.
Yep, they managed to bring everything together. Strategy, engineering, and driving. They've had a very strong weekend indeed.
The end this weekend in 5th place in the constructor standings.
The teams now look ahead to the next round, where they'll duel it out in the sand dunes of Saudi Arabia.
That's good. Very good. 36.3. That's, yeah, it's fairly slow. 35.9. 6 points for Kevin Magnussen. And yeah, we move on to the Saudi
team's
Arabia
drivers gain experience over each
Grand
race
Prix.
weekend, depending on their performance. With enough experience, your drivers will...
2-0. It's good. Income, 3,460,000.
That was a great opening weekend for our team. The board and our sponsors are pleased. Take a look at what you can be doing. You should have an email from the engineering team over in...
Continue. Team Hub. Good. Awesome. That was complete. Suspension manufactured.
It looks like the engineering team have just finished manufacturing. Improving our cars. New car parts are initially designed.
Cars installation.
From the cars area. Uninstalled car parts are stored in the warehouse. Here at the warehouse. Right. All the available suspension. Check the new design. Take the time here to... Looks like this new design only has positive impacts on the... Select the new Great work. If you don't want the team to
There you go now.
That's it.
All right.
You've installed... If you ever find yourself... Okay.
Let's move on. Post-race. Exceeding expectations. And, yeah, that's good. That's really good. And, I think we can... Have we... Race engineer. Not yet. Still. Gonna build some facilities. Those cheap ones. Hospitality and a memorabilia room. Staff pretty much done. Next, Saudi Arabia. I hate this track. Hate it. Really hate it. Standings. Board confidence. Delighted, satisfied, on target. 6th or above. A bit hard, I think. A bit hard. But we're there about, really. So... Race preparation already. Reach Q3. more like we're waiting for the new project. Manufacture. There isn't a new design for any of these, so well, we're gonna wait. Rank on grid. Underfloor. Normal. I would say normal. Then facilities. Factory. Oh my god, 7 million. Design center, 11.5 million. 10 million. 10 million. God damn it. 7.5. 6.75 million. Not great. So I think we'll probably end it here. First race, and we're gonna continue it this series later. Hope you guys enjoy, and yeah, I'll